and there are some beneficial reasons. That's what we are doing, subnetting. I think in the context of IPv6, we have a different setup, but here we have a specific setup for IP version 4. So I explain what do we really do with subnetting. Basically, we borrow the bits from the host portion of the IP address so that we can make more networks, more subnetworks. Because by default, we have there is a default network. If it is class C, you know that first three octets would be network. Final octet will be for host if it is class C. So things goes like that. When we do subnetting, we basically borrow bit from the host. So we basically try to understood this is the reason that we are. This is what we are trying to find even to an implementation of something. So next thing. So probably. So subnet explain what we really do. We borrow basically IP the binaries from host IP address, the host portion of the IP address, and we later finally we looked at how you can find the network address if you are given with logical and operation. If you get IP address and the subnet mask, you may find the network ID of particular IP address space. So for that we used the logical and operation. Many of you have done probably the exercise. Will be uploaded to the even to the BLE. So we will do some more exercises today also. Then to look at comparison of the default mask and subnet mask, we should not be confused with these two terms, default mask and subnet mask. When you say default mask, by default the IP version 4 engineers have developed, designed. This is going to be the default mask of any particular class of IP address. For example, 255.255.0.0. This is the default mask of class C IP address. Sorry, class B IP address. Default mask of class B IP address. Then if you look at the subnet mask here, subnet mask 255.255.224.0. So there is a change in the subnet mask from the default mask. So default mask you know because we have learned already. only you will be given with the subnet mask range. So from that only you have to plan your IP address space and allocation. Then so that is we will see later how you can do some sort of exercises with this. The IP address and the network address is given. For an example, in have another example is given with the subnet mask, the IP address and the network address. You may have to find out these numbers when you do some logical AND operation, some other sort of things I would explain later. So next thing that you should be aware of is class A subnet. Then it is here you can number of bits in mask, number of subnets. So if the subnet mask is given like this, the subnet mask is given like this in terms of class A, in terms of class A. If the subnet mask is given like this, how many number of bits will be in the mask? How many number of bits will be in the mask? Number of subnets. How many subnets you can create? So number of hosts per subnet. You also can remember this figure is that in class A you can create around 16 million subnets, the host per subnet. So we can create more hosts in the context of class A IP address, less network. We have already discussed this one. But this is for your information or for your easy understanding. Things are given in table format. If the subnet mask is given, how many number of bits will there be in the mask? If the subnet mask given like this, there will be only 8 number of on bits. When you see one on bits, we know that in computer language even sort of this one is on bits, then zeros, off bits. That's the standing of the computer. The one on bits, 0 off bits. So if you take this one, there you have, if you take the second one, 255.192.00, you have 10 number of on bits. This is how the table goes. If you look at class B, you can see this way. You know the default mask normally falls in line. When you change the default mask into subnet mask, the number changes. You can see the number, the 0 has become 192. Like so, then that means you are creating number of subnets. So you are borrowing from host. Then it creates subnets. So that is class B. Then this for your understanding how much you can do. If you know how to convert the binaries, I have already given the exercise that you all have done. If this class C is subnet values given. This table you can keep it for your reference. Needed. Then I will show you the other way that you can understand how you have to find those things. These are given class C subnet values relationship in the table will significantly reduce the time you spend calculating the subnet problem. So you cannot remember always this table, but you can keep as a reference. You can keep it as a reference. The way that I will teach you in today, then you can easily understand how you can allocate the IP addresses for different subnets. Logical and operation I have already explained very clearly. This is how you have to go with the logical and operation. You also came to know how you can do it. So we were able to find the network address of the given IP address with the help of logical and operation, and you can also remember this table I explained when 0, 0, 0, like when A and B becomes 0, then only this one, 1, the format. And also, we explained every IP address has node portion as well as the network portion. We have already learned that host portion as well as network portion of each IP address based on the class. The subnet mask tells us which part of an IP address is the node portion versus the network portion. Basically, subnet mask gives you the idea of which will be the which part belongs to the host IDs, which part belongs to network IDs, something like that. So the subnetting has become so easy these days because you can do it with the help of calculators. There are many online calculators are there where you can use. If you give the IP address, it will automatically calculate the subnetting activities, and it will give you the results. That is, now it is there. So anyway, before you use the calculator, let me explain how you can do it manually, and later on you can think about doing subnetting with the help of calculator. So we are trying to, so ultimately you will get results like this table. Basically the number of, here you have subnets, here you have network addresses of the subnet. So here you have the host range, this much you can do. This is broadcast address. You know, every network will have a network address as well as broadcast address. Otherwise, communication will not take. So this is the table generated with the help of calculator. So you can do it later. I will show you more. So a case is given. You can do it. Given the IP address 199.199.172, the subnet mask of 255.257 like this. So you may have to answer these following questions. How many bits were borrowed? How many subnets have been created? In how many valid host address per subnet? Can you try out these exercises yourself?
Okay.
Yes. So you may take the screenshot of this screen. If you have a phone, take the shot of this. I think 10 minutes enough. Please try to finish it off. Have you all taken the snap of the screen? Shall I stop the sharing? just close document. So you may open your just I'm explaining this. If you open the link that I have sent you or shared with you, you can see this document. So what you have to do is you can select all. Please don't touch. I'm asking everyone, don't touch the document now. I have shared it. Don't touch. Somebody has selected and pick it. So this is an editable document by anyone. So manage it as a please unselect the document. You have selected the folder. Still you have not done. Unselect means don't select. So don't edit anything, yes? Right. You can copy this one. Either you can work with the new Word document also. New Word document also. You can work it. I copy this and save it on your PC. Then you can upload your answer. Just saving. Save. Just I am saving this. Right. So now, once you have done this one, once you have done with your Word document, once you have done this answering, you can upload this answer to the folder. Can you check that whether you have received the shared folder? Have you received any shared folder? Have you received any shared folder? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. The shared folder is for you to save your document in that folder. Understood? Whatever you do and save it in that folder so that I can see later.
Okay.
Can you open the folder? I will show you. Others also can see. I think I have created a shared folder. The PCMI. What is the folder name? I have created it. This is giving a lot of problems for me these days. That is what things are becoming great and great. maybe this is the folder BSc MIT 2018. This is the folder BSc MIT 2018-29 MIT the post. I have shared this folder. This shared folder is for you to save your answer file here. Only drag and drop. For example, you can remember that I have saved my file here. This is my file. This is your local PC. Yeah? Remember, this is my local PC, the laptop that you are working. So what you can do is you can drag and drop. For example, drag here and drop. Now you see the file. I have uploaded the file. The same way you can view your answer here. Do the answering here, save it, and upload it here. Only thing you have to give your registration number as a file name, something like your registration name and the registration number as the file name. Not like this. Got my idea? Is there anyone who doesn't understand? Yeah, I'm giving you all sort of model training, online training for everything. Not only the course. So are you getting my questions? Are you understanding all what I'm saying to you?
Yes, sir. Okay.
How about others?
Yes, sir.
Right. So don't do this on the shared folder, shared file that I shared with you. Don't do this one. So work on your copy file as I wanted. Some of us don't have laptop or PC. How can we do via phone? All can be done even with the phone. No? You can see. For example, if you are using an Android phone, every Android phone most probably you would have logged in with your phone. Can you all see? Can you all see my mobile phone?
Okay.
Oh. Someone listening your. So can you all see my mobile phone? So you can see if you have to download the drive over there. You have to download the drive, G drive. You are using most probably your Android devices to have been logged in with the help of Gmail. So then you have to have this option, drive. If not, you can go to Play Store and you install the drive. So you see, if you say here, this is all my application. These are my applications. Go to here, then go to Google. Then you have, this is my email. This is my email. This is my email. Then if you go to Drive, so you can see all what you have saved in the drive. Otherwise, I have to show you a separate session on that, how to do that, how to work on this Google Drive, like online collaboration tool. I don't know whether I have posted the orientation program or somewhere. So here you can do many things. click here, you see a lot of other things are there. If you don't have this one, you go to Play Store, then you type E-Drive. So you see this one. Here, you have this one. So you can do that. Even if you don't have a PC only, you can do this. If you have a laptop, you can do the same thing via by going to the website. If you don't have a Google Docs, you can download Google Docs. So they have a lot of Google products here. I think Google Docs is here. Google Docs here. You can download. You click here. Already I have installed it in my mobile phone. You can open it. Otherwise you have to install it. You will see the install button. So that is the way you have to do it. No other way. How about now? Have you all understood or not yet?
Understood.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, things. If you have a Google Drive already installed, you don't need to download Google document. It's not say Google. It's Google Doc. You can download into your mobile phone because sometimes you want to if you want to type something online, if you want to answer my question online, you need to have that document Google Docs downloaded in your phone. Then only you can use that Google Docs to type your answer. For example, is my screen shared? For example, if you want to type this one, your phone should have been installed this one. And if you want to type all this, you don't have option now. Sometimes if you have a Word file, Microsoft Word installed now, so you can work with the Word file and you can save it in the drive. If you don't have the Word file, Microsoft Word, you can install equivalent, like Google Docs and the Microsoft Word is the equal. This is a Windows application, but you have a cloud application, but you have working with the Google. That's the difference. So you better install it and work on it. And also I have shown you how you want to I have shown you how you can save the document answers. By the way, I added one person today. As she got the email. Can I talk to Sahika? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Have you got my emails?
Yes, sir. I have.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
Yes, sir.
You got it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
question that you got the answers like this?
No, sir, that it falls in okay. So can you explain constants of it?
What we said is subnetting is always borrowing bits from the host bits, right? So here your IP address and the subnet mask is given. So based on that, I asked you to do these questions yourself. So you can see if this IP address belongs to class C. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If it is so, what is the default mask should be? 255.255.255.0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what is instead of 0, what is here?
192.
90. So that is what it says, subnet mask. Because default mask is 255.255.255.0. But now you have subnet mask like this. What has happened? Default mask 0 has become 190. That means some of the host bits have been borrowed. That is what is the number should be like, right? Okay. And that's what basically 2 bits have been borrowed. 2 bits have been borrowed. Right. So wait, I will take you a little later. Now these are the answers. You can compare, right? Wait, hold on. Don't worry. Don't panic. I will tell you everything what to do. Right. So these are the answers. Now I'm going to save this one. Okay, I am closing save this one. I want to I'm removing this, right? Not done. Right. So I want to upload my answers once you have completed. So you see your questions here, your answers are here. So both should have in the same document. Both should be in the same document. So you can save the file, save as, that is your home drive. Anyway, I'm going to save like you like this. Something, right? Anyway, but only thing you have the name and the registration number should be saved. I don't know, it will not save because you have this characterization. So you can have like this. Save this one, slash, take the slash out. So I can read the name and your registration number, whatever the registration number, MIT, whatever the registration number 67 or something. So save it. What's the idea? So now I want to upload the answers. You know where you have saved. Just go to this folder online. When you check your email, you can open this folder. Always keep the mail, do not delete it. You can open the file. So then I know that my recently saved file here. It's my answer file or whatever. Implement status, IS, something like that. So drag and drop. Drag and drop. That's all you need. If not, go here, file upload. File upload. Then look for the file where you have saved. I have saved. Yeah. Somewhere. The file. Select. Already it is there. Leave this. what you are supposed to. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now I am going to teach you things. Now keep everything, forget everything. Just watch the class. Are you all ready? Is everyone ready? Are you all
Yes.
ready? Yes,
Yes, sir.
right. So everyone ready? What I'm going to do is I'm going to just demonstrate all what somebody I said not to do here, somebody has done. We have not asked you to do here on this file. Somebody has done, I don't. This is the problem. Yeah. Have I asked you to do this on this file? No, they have not asked you. Only thing you have to do yourself. Now, for example, I know that some of you have a issue of understanding the binary conversion. I got to know some are okay, some are having problem. So first thing what you can do is before you answer any questions if you have got this type, what you can do is first of all you keep this table immediately so that you can understand things easily. Some of you might know, some of you might not know. That's what I'm saying. For example, what you have to do immediately. Put here like one. So this refers to bits, 8 bits. All these are big bits. So you can write it like you can remember 2 to the power 0, 1, 2 to the power 1, power, and then 2 to the power 3, 4, 5, to the power 6, 7. So what is the value of this? Find the value of 2 to the power 0 always 1. 2 to the power 1, 2. 4. Then 8, 16, 32, 64, 48. Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
I don't know, some of you have not understood this. That's what I'm doing. This is the way you have to. This refers to the bits. This refers to the how many bits in our IPv4? Only 8 bits. So this is the thing. Now I can can see this is the table that I have shown. This is the table. First thing you have to do this table. Later on you can do all this. What I said here, 2 to the power 0, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, right? Now, in this case, we know that if you can, this is 1 to 8. If you add 1 to 8 plus 62, that means this bit and this bit. If you add these two bits, what is the value? 192. If you add 3 bits, 2 to 4. If you add 4 bits, that it goes. We know that the total of 8 bits goes up to 255. So this table clear? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, clear.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
This table is clear, I guess. So you can at this. So if you know this one, things is very much easy. Things are very much easy. So I will do some more exercise. One more exercise. So I'm looking at the right. So I am showing you one another. For example, this is again. I am not talking about the example that you have seen in the slide. Case 1. This one another additional example. Now you see this is the has anyone don't do anything on this on my screen. I will do maybe. Okay. Are you there? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Right. So if you are given with this IP address and subnet mask, now you see, look at this number 192. We know that, for example, I type 255 255.255.0. What is this? This is the default mask. Or you know that. But what they said as a subnet mask, they have given like this number as given the subnet mask. So from this default mask, subnet mask changed. What is the number change? This number only change. You know that we can, in the context of class C, in the context of the class C IP address, only the host portion, we have only this portion, only the host portion. These 3 portion will be for network portion. This one is host portion. So this from the host portion only we can borrow bits if you want to make subnetting. Here it has become 192. It has become 192. If it is become 192, what would be the 192 means how many bits together?
2 bits.
2 bits. That's what, how many bits were borrowed?
2 bits.
Right. So here, so that's what it is there. You can, that is, you just to recall the first answer, I explained this. You have, in addition that you have some other questions down below. I think, yeah, you see how many bits borrowed, how many subnets created or something like that here. So what you can do is, the next thing that you can do is, number of bits, how do you, number of subnets, how do you calculate the number of subnets? This is, you can use 2 to the power n. 2 to the power n. That means n is equal to number of on bits. Number of a formula. This is the formula. The formula. You know that 2 to the power n. Right? N means number of on bits. Here, in the case of our example, what is the number of on bits? These two, right? These two. When you add, it becomes 192. So we have taken these two bits together. We have taken two. So these are the on. These are the two on bits. These all off bits. These are off bits. Got my idea? Got it?
Yes.
Right. So here, then if you see number of on bits, we know that 2 on bits. Here 2 on bits. So 2 to the power 2 is equal to 4. So how many subnets you can create?
4.
Sub 4. So number of hosts per subnet. You know that we will create 4 subnets. We will create 4 subnets. Means subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 4. How many hosts? That means in one, say this is subnet 1. This is subnet 1. How many hosts can inside? You can allocate. How many hosts can create inside? That is the next question. We are doing IP address planning, right? So we are doing that. So the number of hosts is equal to the rest of the zero. Number of off bits. Number of off bits. How many off bits are there? Huh? Off bits. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 because 2 bits already on bit. Rest of them is 4 off bits. Number of bits is 6. Equation is 2 to the power n here minus 2. This is the formula. 2 to the power n. This is the formula to find out the force. Number of force. 2 to the power n minus 2. This minus 2, remember, not like this. Not like this. Understood? Formula, this is the formula. 2 to the power n minus 2. Not here. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, 2 to the power 6, we know. 2 to the power 6, what is the value?
64.
Okay. 2 to the power 6 here. 2 to the power 6. You get the value? 64. So 64 minus 2, 62 force. So per subnet, you can, per subnet, for example subnet 1, you can have 64. Up to 64 force. With this given IP address, you can go for up to this. Right. So that is there. Then valid subnets. How do you calculate the valid subnet? You know the maximum of 256 because 255 is the maximum number. Maximum you can allocate 255. So the next number will be 256. Then minus 192. How much? You have 64. The valid subnet will be 64. That means you can create a table like this. If you want to find out the valid IP anywhere. Like subnets. These are the subnets. Subnetwork address. You know, we can remember the network ID. Subnetwork ID. First IP address, the last IP address, and the broadcast IP address. First subnet is always 0. 0 subnet. We call it saturation. Second subnet, you know that second subnet will be increased by 64. Valid subnet. So the second one will be 64. Third one will be 1 to 8. Fourth one will be 192. How do you get this number 64, 128 like this? I will show you. Let's finish first one. You know the IP address? Yeah, what is the IP address? 200, 100, 10.0. That is the first IP address. Yeah, as you have 0, you can remember one day we said 0 always refers to the network ID. Can you remember?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So then what is the next first IP will be 10.1. Next will be the last IP will be in that range. The last IP will be 62. Reason is if this one 64, this should be 63. If this is 64, then it is 63. Hundred. Then this is the subnet zeros network ID. The rest of the ID that you see here 1 to 62 will be the host ID. That is the thing. Understand? You must understand. Now the first IP will be 1. Last IP will be 62. How do you find 62? If you put here 64 here, this should be 63 anyway. Now the last broadcast address should be 63. Before that, this should be the last IP. Always we should have one in any network. You will have to have one IP address for the broadcast purpose. So this one for broadcast purpose. The next IP will be starting 64. So next 65. As it is starting here 1 to 8, this should be 1 to 7. Before that 1 to. This is how you have to complete this table. Once you are done, that is the end. You can answer all the question later on. You can answer all the question later on. So I will share this. I will not share this one now. I will share the. Let me check. So this exercise also I have shared. Here you have task 1, task 2. So do all what I have explained now. I will not share the document now. Okay, I will not share the document. So I have shared one document already. Can you all see whether you all have received the document? Have you all received? Have you all received? Are you checking?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So do the exercise as I wanted. Do the exercise I wanted and save your answers in the particular folder. I have created the folder. Save it. Understood?
Yes, sir.
One more kind request. The folder, inside the folder, there may be a lot of documents. Your colleague, your student, your friends will save the document one by one. So anybody can remove that. Don't do it. Anybody can delete that. No, never do that. Understood? Since you all are in the same group, somebody can delete. Don't delete that. Understood?
Okay, sir.
The only thing you do your work and save it in the folder. That's all you have to do with your name and the registration number. You don't want to even open others' documents to see what others have done here. That is unethical because I believe you guys never do that. Open only thing you can access the folder, save your works, your assignment, not assignment in class exercise, the IPv4 subnetting that exercise. And the other one is case 1 that we discussed already. So both the documents you can save in the same folder so that I can read it little later on for your continuous assessment purpose. I hope that you have understood all about the subnetting IPv4. Especially we looked at subnetting IPv4 class C, IPv4 class C. So this is also one calculator. You can calculate your things inside the online calculator, subnet calculator. That's what I will show you. That's what I am showing. So you can use this, but I am not advising you to utilize the subnet calculator by now. Once you have become a matured learner, once you have completed the entire course of the subject, later on you can use this tool. So never do that. Try over time because in the exam you have to do it manually. So yeah, you have a problem. That is what I have made everything basic to the advanced. So follow those steps and understand. So I am going to say a goodbye today and we'll meet next week. See you all.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.